guys, Jezza Vlogs here. How are you all doing? So today of course is Monday. It's been the day we've all dreaded and it's gone by like the wind. It's literally flown by and a lot has happened during this time I have to talk about. My objective this week of course is to condense them to 2-minute length videos instead of 5 or 6 where I waffle on about nonsense. I don't want to brag on about my life all the time. Hopefully I'll keep these summaries brief, not like a 9 AM lecture. So onwards and upwards, let's start off with what happened. Of course today is a 10 AM start, we had to go in. All of us except Laura who slept in, cheeky. So we had to go in and do a midway crit with Chris. Our crit was very informative. I got a lot of inspiration from other people's work and the feedback that they gave back to me was reassuring, of course. I'll pop in some scans here of the work I've done so far. Last night I just whipped up loads of sketchbook work as just an excuse, something to at least show, but hopefully I think it pleased the crowd, I think it pleased everyone, especially the big man Chris. My plan is set in stone now. I'm doing a deck of cards collection of poker accessories such as playing cards, chips, anything I could find to do with gambling, so that's going to be a tricky one. I need to realise that these are going to be double page spreads, so hopefully I'm going to be working in A2 or A3. Because I like working big. It's big and enormous. Yeah, gotta get this done before Thursday. I've set myself a big challenge. I've put this on myself because, of course, the weekend I'm going away to Portsmouth. So it'll be more or less a holiday. You don't want to be working on your holiday. So make do, rearrange, organise, work around it, man up. So after we did the crit, I did my usual and headed back to the house. So funny story today, we got an email from my agency talking about a completion letter. We had to phone them up today to query what this all was about because we could make no sense of it at all. Obviously I did the calling, being the man of the house. Yeah, and I'm put through to leaders, had to discuss this through, and then I was put through to another man. Whilst they put me on hold and I was waiting, I was talking about my meal last night. I had bangers and mash. So this is the first time I cooked bangers and mash in my life. I was talking about this to James. And then as I was finishing my sentence, saying something like, that was the first sausage I've ever cooked in my life. As I was saying those words, I was put through to the new man. The man was like, what are you talking about? And then I had to sort of explain myself. James was in fits at this moment. It was a kind of knock-on effect after that. I just started cracking up and I had no idea what to do. I think James was crying, I'm not sure. I think one time I called him up saying 12 Mawson Road instead of 12 Mawson Road. But yeah, that's me, I'm quite embarrassing. More than my parents, I think, which is saying something. Music today. Jose Gonzalez came out with a new album today. It's called Vestiges and Claws. If you don't know who he is, he's the lead singer of Junip, which is a band. He's Swedish. It's just all acoustic. He writes and records his own songs. If you like your morning coffee lounge type of music. I've got some plans and arrangements for the vlogs. I'm not going to die out and deteriorate over time. I know it's the third week. Oh, I'm pretty proud of that. I thought this was only going to make a week. I'm surprised. So anyway, I've got plenty of plans. I know I've got some home footage to bring back to Cambridge to show you. And I've got some footage of me in Paris as well, some vlogs in Paris from last year. I went there on a sketching trip all by myself. Thought I might just do some backpacking. I stayed at a youth hostel. Bliss, not to say the least. And yeah, so one of these days I'll put them up in here. Also, another idea I've got concocting in my head is to do vlogs on the go, just like Steve's vlogs. Steve. So what I'll do is get a proper camera. I won't use my camera phone. The Samsung Galaxy Mini is terrible. I would not recommend that phone. Terrible. So one of these days I'll buy a video camera and get a proper vlog system going. But at the moment I'm just using my shabby webcam, which is what you get. So anyway, this has been the Jezza Vlogs. Good night, sleep tight, and peace.